Hi, we're here for YPTC, which is Young Performers Theater Camp, and it's held in Center City at the Annenberg Center. And we hear that it might be closed down because of the budget cuts. So we really feel that it should stay because it boosts children's confidence, and we just feel like it's a great part of the city, and it's a great camp, and we feel like it should stay.
We are all three of us are from this camp, and I have attended it, Alexa and I have attended it for 4 years, and every year we have more confidence and we come back with more determination, and we make new friends, and inner city kids and people from everywhere just come together, and we really have a great time. And if it's cut, I just think people will be on the streets more, crime may increase because of this cut. I mean, I know it's just the arts. A lot of people think it's not important, but it does give people something to do.
It gives people a chance to show their talent. It gives people a chance to meet people of all different kinds of races and religions, and I think it's a great thing for the city, and I think it should definitely stay.
Hello, Mr. Nutter. My name's Tom Veros. I'm a firefighter. I've been a firefighter for the last 17 years. I've got 24 years of service time in the Marine Corps, and I've served 2 tours in Iraq. I'm appealing to you because public safety is important to me. I've been a public servant my whole life, whether it be country or the city. But what I can tell you is I feel you've come upon a tough time, but there's other avenues and approaches you can take to balancing the budget, by collecting back taxes, by collecting fines that are owed to the city, by getting some of these landlords that are not paying their taxes as they should be. But at this point, we've lost 148 positions. The department finds itself in this position because we elected to pay overtime instead of hiring firefighters to replace those that have retired, whether it be through the drop or they were injured and retired medically. But I appeal to you to look further into revenues in other places than make more cuts in the fire department that provides a great service, #1 in customer service throughout all city agencies. So I'm appealing to you to look elsewhere and to not cut any more companies, because the more cuts you make, the more strain you put on the department as we are. You had a 7-alarm fire in Germantown, or as we off Broad and Champ lost, and you could only pull 7 alarms because we put 1 alarm, or 1 box alarm of companies out of service. So it's important to me that you look elsewhere, and if you need any recommendations, I'm available, and you can find me at Engine 28. Thanks, and good luck with your decision, but I hope you yield in the sense of public safety. Thank you.
Thank you. Give it a try. Tell me when. My name is George Moy. The government should not spend any money on the construction, operation, or the security, or the financing of the casinos that are projected for the city. Nor should the tax rebate of any sort be given, that is often given for construction and the like. The money should be better used for needed services like safety, police, fire, and even the library is important to our children.
Hi, I've been reading the action plan and the impact for the Tough Times workshop. What's interesting to me is the services that would be cut are the much needed services. Like, I'm not sure why you want to cut the police departments. I'm not so much like, why are they giving such a high point value when things that are given a low point value, of course you want us to get us a point system of 100, but if we choose things that are of interest to us, we will never get to 100 points. I'm not sure why you won't implement the pilot program payment in lieu of taxes, where companies such as Verizon, PECO, and Children's Hospital own properties own over $1 million worth of properties and they pay no taxes when one of the things on this sheet is to raise our property taxes or to raise our wage taxes or to raise parking taxes. You want more from the residents than you want from the businesses that are here, and that's not fair because the businesses bring in more money. I think you need to go after the businesses that owe money.
Okay.
Ready?
My name is Lisa Zav. My son attends the Fox Chase Recreational Center after-school program. From what I understand, it's possible that you're going to cut the program. Therefore, my only alternative is to go to another after-school program, which would cost me triple the amount of money it does now. If that happens, Mayor Nutter, I'm telling you right now that I'd be forced to quit my job to care for my child upon early dismissal and regular dismissal, which will then force me to become a welfare recipient. If that's what you want, then that's what you're going to get. Stop hurting our children. Our children need your support. Our children are our future. I know it's a cliche, but it's true. So I beg of you, do not touch the Fox Chase Recreational Center. It's the biggest wreck in the city of Philadelphia. You want to shut down their pool as well. It's the biggest camp program in the city of Philadelphia. You'll be hurting a numerous amount of people, as well as the kids and their parents, as to what to do with them. So they're going to be out in the streets roaming around and getting in trouble. That's exactly what's going to happen. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Alec Cox, and I want to encourage the mayor to use his fine staff to work with the business community and especially the bankers to free the money needed for saving businesses and jobs, and so that we don't have a constant decreasing revenue source every week. We're making cuts because we're not taking the time to get the banks to give credit to businesses so they don't have to lay people off. And the other thing is to do a moratorium on all mortgages, and so that people can stay in their homes during these hard times. That's my main point. And the other is that there are plenty of us in the city who will help to maintain the quality of life during these hard times as volunteers. The more of us that are laid off, the more volunteers we have available to help keep this city running and viable, no matter how many budget cuts there are. We'll keep this city going until things begin to look up. We have wonderful resources here, and we need your leadership that way, instead of surrendering to the hard times and trying to figure out what you're going to cut left. Instead, let's focus on how we're going to keep this city quality of life great and city viable with all the resources we have beyond financial, so that we have a city that survives these hard years that we have ahead. And you can do it as mayor. You're a great leader, and you can do it. And you can get the bankers to start being a part of the solution instead of the problem. And they'd work for nothing if you asked them to. $1 a year, whatever.